Yo, it's Yuji. Welcome back to Closet Talk. Oh my god! It's finally over. It is finally over. After 10 long years. 10 long years. I could finally say from the fucking bottom of my heart, My Hero Academia is mid as fuck. There. I finally said it. Come at me. I swear to God, there is no argument you could throw at me to say that this was like a top tier manga. Okay? And this is no disrespect to the author, but my goddamn, like, wow, it's finally over. It's finally over. Alright, so here, I'm gonna, like, let's get to the nitty gritty of reasons why I think My Hero Academia is not that great of a story. And number one fucking reason, no one from Class A dies. Not a single fucking student has died in the entire series. Can you believe that? Can you fucking believe that? It makes no sense. There is a war, a full-out war in Japan that goes down, the final arc, right, against All for One versus One for All, right? And everything's going to shit, and not a single UA student dies. Like, that makes no sense to me. That makes absolute no sense. How the fuck does no one fucking die, right? And, oh, you could argue, it's like, oh, but some of the teachers died. Oh, yeah, like, Midnight, who, like, totally was a very important character, right? And then fucking Crust. Does anyone remember Crust before he died? All he did was save Aizawa Sensei, which is actually kind of baller, but no one knows that guy. So it's all like, oh cool, like a hero died, but like, we don't know who this hero is. No, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Okay, like there, I said it. I really said it. How the fuck did every student not die and manage to become a professional hero in the last fucking chapter? That's right, folks. Alright. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you know this by now, but these are going to be massive spoilers because I'm here to talk about the entire series, alright? So, yeah, last chapter, chapter 430, every student from Class A became a professional hero. And I'm thinking, what the fuck? You're telling me Grapehead is a professional hero? You're telling me fucking Mr. Tailman over here is a professional hero? Like, I get Red Riot, I get Kirishima, because he's a fucking GOAT. He's the GOAT of the class, man. But like, what the fuck, dude? Everyone's a professional hero now. And like, nothing happens. Like, oh yeah, we're fucking cool now, you know? Like, 8 years later, oh, type shit. Like, dude, how is everyone alive? It doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. And then fucking, of course, Midoriya or Deku or whatever the fuck you want to call him, like, loses his power, of course. And that was supposed to happen. Like, since, like, fucking chapter 1, I knew the whole plot was he was gonna go fight All for One and eventually lose his powers or die. You know, that was always my prediction. Is that he'll lose his power or die. And in my opinion, he honestly should have fucking died. Like, dude, it is bullshit. One of the greatest panels of recent from this manga series was when Deku was just like limbless, and I was like, yes, we're back, baby, we're back, and the threat is real. And then boom, next chapter pulls up fucking Eri, just like the little girl whose whole ability is like reversing time, or like is like healing, but she just reverses things. Anyway, she's like, oh, here you go, boom, and he's healed. Now I'm like, what the fuck? And then I knew that we're back to the bullshit, you know? Like, I was just clearly getting like a little lick in the balls, thinking that I was getting a whole blowjob, when in fact, she just smacked me across the face. That's what happened with this fucking series, man. Like, god damn it. Ugh. But, you know, like, of course, I had a lot of things I liked about the series. Not gonna lie. Like, there's some great fights in this manga. Like, dude, the art style goes crazy. I love this author's art style. It's very classic, you know. It is, like, something I think our generation will see and be like, oh, hey, this is just like, what's the author's name? This is just like Horikoshi Sensei's art style. You know, like, he has left a very strong impression like in our generation. He really has. Like 10 years is a long time. So yeah, that's what's happening there. And I love his art style. Fucking God, like some of the badass women are like fucking up there for me, man. You know, like if anyone knows me, badass women in any anime is like gonna be the coolest character. But like, dude, in My Hero Academia, there's a lot of badass women. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Lady Naga, goated, Stars and Stripes, holy shit, you know? It was great. Very great, you know? But then again, you know, we get fucked over by plot again. Because, there's these super strong heroes. But, of course, they have to lose to the villain because the main character needs to beat the final boss type shit. It was dumb. And I think it could have been... It just had so much potential that I don't think it reached. Because a lot of the time, it was just stupid bullshit. Like, okay, I'm saying this right now. The entire fight between Uraraka and the fucking, what's her name? Vampire chick that loves sucking blood. That entire fight, dog shit. Worthless fight, has zero meaning. And I'm all like, what is the point of this? What is the absolute point? I spent months just waiting for the chapters, weekly chapters coming in just to read a story or like just to read the fight, and I'm like, what is the point of this? They're like, I don't give a fuck about fucking Toga Himiko. That's her name. You know, like this bitch has no reason to like be bothered with. And it's like, oh, but it's character development for Uraraka. It's like, no one cares. It's like Uraraka. Okay, yeah, second to last chapter, let's talk about this. Second to last chapter, the author, like, really wanted to bring the focus how Deku always saw Uraraka as his hero, you know? It's like, oh, you were always there for me since the very beginning of this story, you know? You always cared about me, yada yada. And it's all like, okay, that is true, you know? Like, she was an OG, but, like, bro, like, that whole deal with her, with Himiko made no sense, and it's dumb. I really didn't like it. I really didn't. Ugh. Oh, and fucking Edshot being alive after become Bakugo's fucking heart. Like, no one dies. How did no one die in the final war? In the final war arc, no one important. There's definitely people that died, but they're background characters. You know, just like, oh, civilians, casualties, yada yada. No hero died in the fucking war. It's stupid. It really is. But, you know what? Let's talk about something that made it even sadder, in my opinion. Let's talk about the anime. So, My Hero Academia, the anime itself, holy shit, dude. Studio Bones makes bank. Okay, this studio made bank. Alright, and you know they have creations that do so well. You know, like, holy shit, dude. It is so sad. It's so sad. Because you see Mob Psycho, and you're like, holy fuck, that animation went crazy, you know? But then you look at My Hero Academia, that's airing at the same fucking time. And you're like, what is this shit? It's like, they really got the B team on My Hero, even though My Hero is like such a fucking popular series. But honestly, fuck it, you know? Maybe they just couldn't get the unadulterated swagger of the author's art style. And you know what? Maybe they're right, you know? Because, like, fuck, the art goes crazy. It really does. But fucking hell, man. How do you fuck up so many fights, like, in the anime? Oh my god, it's so dog shit. The anime killed so many fights. The first fight they killed. The first fight. I remember this. This is when I read to the manga. Is when Deku first goes 100%. And it was dope against Overhaul. Great fight, you know? It's like, ooh. And I watched the anime, I was like, oh, this is pretty good, you know? And then my brother was like, oh no, it's dog shit. Read the manga. I'm like, okay. I read the manga, I read the Overhaul fight. Holy shit. Yeah, my brother's right. The Studio Bones fucking hates My Hero. I think that's like confirmed. Because, my god, even the new season, the latest season right now, Stars and Stripes fight, looked better than everything else, that's for sure. However, like, still, like, they didn't get the fucking swagger she had, bro. Like, she was menacing in the manga. Like, I shat my pants thinking about the fact that I would have to fight like her, you know, like if I was fucking Shigaraki at that moment, I am shitting my pants and running away. But in the anime, like she just looked kind of, you know, normal and kind of just like, oh, it's like still badass, but like not menacing, you know? It's like there's like factors missing. There's so many factors missing. I ain't even stopped. I was like, fuck this shit. I heard that Bakugo fought Shigaraki already. That was animated, but I don't care. I really don't. Because I know they're not gonna fucking make it to the level where I'm like losing my mind and I'm like, holy shit, that is redemption, you know? And that's not happening. Maybe it will, and you could tell me about it and be like, yo, watch this episode because they actually do something about it. But from what I know and what I've seen, they killed it. They're fucking killing everything. Like Studio Bones is really killing that manga. But it's okay because the manga is over. And yeah, I'm free. That is one major Shonen Jump series that has concluded, signed off, checked off, and I'm free. I don't have to talk about this anymore. This ain't even in the back of my mind anymore. I may get a lot of hatred from My Hero fans, but I'm telling you right now, My Hero fans, you're like top 3 worst fan bases out there. You guys are gross. I ain't gonna lie. You guys are pretty gross, alright? I'm a Hololive fan for fuck's sakes, and I'm even calling you guys gross, alright? So fucking hell, man. Like, come at me, bitches. But anyways, yeah. My Hero is over. And I'm free. I'm free. Oh! Ooh, last thing. I want to give the biggest middle finger to every human being that was a fan of the series and was all like, oh, I think Deku and Kacchan should be gay for each other. And like all the shipping and all the stupid shit that was happening. Because you know why I'm giving this middle finger? Because the last chapter, they do an 8-year time skip. And then the author was making sure that none of that shit happened. And I love him for it. It's like, fuck yeah. Fuck the fans being all weird as shit, creating stupid shippings. And it's all like, ooh, like these two should clearly they clearly like each other, you know, like romantically. It's like, no, they don't. They have just like been in the same room, they've experienced hell, they've gone to war together, you know? That does not just automatically means, oh, I'm gonna fuck you now. You know, that's not how it works. If that's how it works, I'm signing up for the military. Cause I think I'll find a baddie out there who'll fall in love with me, you know? Because boom. Oh, but no, that's not how it fucking works! So yeah. Yeah, that's all I wanted to say. My Hero's over. It's been Yuji. I hope everyone enjoyed it as much as I did. And honestly, maybe even more. If you like the series, like, good for you, you know? But me personally, I did not enjoy the overarching story. Cool fights in there, for sure. Art style, splendid. However, it's done. That's all that matters. And so yeah, without further ado, it's been Yuji. Thanks for watching.